Hello, Stampin Friends, and welcome to Linda's Stamping Escape. And this is our live tonight, and we're going to be making some cute little project for Christmas, or you know what, these would make really cute little Easter baskets as well. So just wait a few minutes till everybody pops on. Ooh, we're getting some already, so don't forget to say hello. There they are. All right, love you guys. Cheryl, Chris, Joanne, Barb. Ooh, we got a hello, everyone. All right. Ooh, good to be back. I've been AWOL for a little while. Last week I just had a little too much on my plate, but it's good to be back. We had an amazing time at retreat, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Beth. Beth and Kathy both helped me do some prepping for retreat, so that was really nice. And actually, I'll be showing you one of the little gifts. I have some retreat by mails that are being packaged, so they're going to be going out so they can catch up with the rest of us. So really excited about being back here tonight. Yes, I have some wonderful gems to give away for all the people who were here. Oh my goodness, I was back in October. So we're going to spin to win those tonight. So, yep, make sure you leave your comments, whether you're watching live or whether you pop on, and you can always say replay, you know, give us a shout out there. So, oh, thank you, Kathy, for coming to the retreat. You're right. It was a great weekend. God blessed us with a beautiful, warm weekend and some wonderful guests, and we had a good time. I had helpers working their little fannies off to make sure everybody was fed and everything, so we had fun. So tonight we are going to be working with the pillow box die. Black Friday is coming a lot sooner than we think. So Stampin' Up! Is promoting a big special, and I will be posting more about that later. But dies are one of the things that are on sale, along with cardstock. And, oh my goodness, I think I read that too early this morning. But, yeah, there's ink pads, I think the other one was. So I will get full details out there for you, ladies. But yeah, it's going to be great. So Black Friday's coming early, and you'll see the special. All right, let us begin. I'm going to just set my cutter off here, but I'm going to be bringing that back in. And I have to give a shout out to Julie Gilson, because she is the demonstrator who I cased this pattern from. So she had a really cute one, and you'll see that in a little while because I'll be sharing that. So I pretty much used her pattern to create my mental gifts for my guests. So this die is what cuts out the pillow box. And if you recall, we did a little live on that because we did the Halloween goodies with those. So you saw some of those earlier, and here's one done with the black glimmer paper. And then those are the in colors. So right here, I used those, which are Evening Evergreen. But on the black, it just looks so amazing. So, yep, simple to make. And cute little embellishments that you can add on there. So one of the ones that we did for retreat, this was a little welcome gift that they got. And we did this with the brushed gold paper. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I put a little green behind it and then put the red rhinestones on there. And then, of course, we filled it with some chocolate. Because what else do you fill things with for retreat? So, Barb says, is it my voice that's going in and out? Maybe it is just me. So I'll try to keep my head up and speak into the thing more. So apologies there. Okay, and then I'm going to use this die as well. That is where our greeting is going to go on. So, okay, set that aside. And I'm using the designer paper that came out of the big catalog. And the name escapes me at this moment. But Tidings of Christmas. That is the designer paper that we have here. So Tidings of Christmas. And you will find this in the big catalog. So our annual catalog. And those are the 6x6. Those come with the stocking set. So we cut these out. And this also, hi Dawn. This also has little score lines on. And I'll explain how nice that works with our next one. But I wanted to try it with the designer paper. So what you need to do here, and I'm going to grab this so you can see better, but you need to cut this off at the bottom. And you can use your paper cutter if you wish, or you can just cut this off if you got a nice steady hand right here. Okay. Next, you will cut off where it comes in down here. You want to bring your scissors straight up and cut that off. This is going to be our bottom. This is going to create the bottom of our little basket or purse, however you want to call it. Okay. Now, when I first started stamping 21 years ago, I probably would have used my paper cutter because I was always pretty fussy about everything, but not so much anymore. I try to make things easier, and we look at ways to do that. Okay, so let's grab that score line, and we're going to fold on that, and we're going to give it a nice crease, so burnish that well. Okay, I see I'm a hair crooked, and that's why most people would cut with a paper cutter, but I can just trim that off, and you know nobody's going to see that anyway, right? Okay, fold on this score line. There we go. Did I hit that right? Yes, I did. All right. There we go. And these will get glued together. So I'm going to use this as my front. So I'm going to put this one on the bottom. And we're going to add just a little glue. Hello, Rita. Thank you for joining us. Rita was one of our helpers, and so was Chris this weekend. So they kept us all fed. What did they say? Fat and happy? Okay. So we're just going to set that aside and let that dry. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to create the basket on the inside. So I'm going to put this here in case anybody wants the dimensions. But for that inner basket, it is 5.5 by 7.25. So take your full sheet and cut it in half at 5.5, and then trim off from 8.5 down to 7.25. All right, and then you are going to score on all 4 sides at 2 inches. So I put that in my cutter and did the scoring, and I think you can see this. You put it in 2 inches all the way around. I don't know if you prefer, I can I'll just do it for you. Ooh, sorry about that. Yes, Cheryl, my daughter was in the hospital. She was there all weekend while we were at retreat. And she had a severe infection that kind of spread throughout her whole body. But yes, she got home yesterday and is doing better. So thank you, and thanks for all the prayers that everybody sent out. So, okay. The dark one is the cutter, so you want to make sure that you use the light one. That is our scoring blade. You're going to go out to 2 inches and score. I'm just going to turn that around 1/4 of the way and score. Turn it one more time, 2 inches and score. This looks a lot bigger than 2 inches on this sheet, but it really is. And 2 inches. So there you go. It's really quick and easy. And now what you want to do is on the long side, these are the 2 edges you're going to cut. So here where it says cut on the score lines of the 7.25, that means right here. So we're going to cut right on that score line on the side. That's 7.25 inches, and we're going to cut up to our next score line, which is 2 inches. So that's what that means. Then we're going to flip this over, and we are going to do the same thing to this side, right up to that score line. I had lots of practice. But they're really quite easy to make. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold these up, and I'm going to burnish this. Give that a nice crease all the way around. It just makes it easier to work with. Okay, and we're going to bring this one up. Do the same. All right. Then I'm going to trim off these edges. And you can get real picky, but you don't have to. This is so it's not so bulky inside. Okay, oops, we're just going to go down a little bit more. There we go. And we'll just throw these away. Now we need to glue. So we're going to bring these in. Or you can flip it over, whichever works best for you. And we're going to put our glue right on here. Girls, I have not unpacked my supplies yet, so I'm working with my almost empty glue here. There we go. But lucky me, it's still working. Okay, so now we're going to tuck these in, and then they're going to fold up, and we're going to gather them together. And I got little clothespins, so I'm just going to use those to hold that together. They work nice. So not only do your clothespins hang your clothes, but they also keep your fingers from getting burnt when you're doing your embossing. And they will pinch together your projects when you're gluing. So You just don't want your glue to be oozing out of the sides. So that's why I'm kind of careful with where I put it. Fold them up. There we go. And I think you can even buy these at the dollar store now. There you go. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and go back in and press that down right in the center there. I don't know if you can see in there. If you wanted to, you could even do that little flap near the bottom. But that's why I took this down there and just pushed it down, and it holds really nice because these are going to hold that for you as well. So, simple basket to make. Hi, Sandy. Simple basket to make, and then it's going to go inside. Now, for the retreat, I actually punched little circles in the tops of their basket, and you could do that. I'm going to use a little bit smaller one here than I did at retreat. And you don't need one, but it's kind of cute because you can actually take a ribbon and tie this shut. But this is using, you know, a full piece of designer paper. Hi, Vicki. All right, so we got our sides all done, and our basket will be ready to set in. So let's put a little adhesive down here. Think we ran out yet? I really thought this glue was done before I left for retreat, but I guess it's has a lot more in there than you think. So that's nice and tight for us now. All right, and then it just sits in there. Push that down a little bit and hold it. It works pretty nice, holds pretty good, and then I hope I can get this. Hope I can get this out because there's not much in there, and I can't smack. There we go, and that'll just hold it. Now, I like this. When I show you the one I did for a retreat, we did it with the cardstock. And I kind of did that so it would travel well. Oh, thank you for the hearts, ladies. Okay, now we can put that little clothespin back on here again. And that'll just make sure that our little basket doesn't get jostled around. Okay, so cute, right? So while that's setting up, we'll just set that there. Then I'm going to show you the one that we did at retreat. So we did this all with cardstock. And then this piece was just from the designer paper. And of course, this is from the Frosted Gingerbread Suite. And gingerbread and peppermint, which is oh so cute. So we used 2 different patterns, but you can actually get 3 pieces cut out of this then, because this is cut 2 inches, and you just use this piece right here, and you put a 2-inch strip over the top of this, and then die cut it. I brought it all the way down to this piece here, and put the 2 piece on, and then it die cut it. And then you just add a little piece of embellishment. You can use ribbon. I used this little scallop here, and then it'll bring it up to the top, but really cute. And my stuffing, actually, ladies, came from Stampin' Up. This is what they packed my onstage goodies with. So I thought I'd share a little onstage with you. So, yep, these are from Retreat, and they are a lot they're nice and sturdy because it's all cardstock. This should be pretty much ready by now. I used the soft succulent for our basket here because it matched this. And I thought this was cute because now you really can highlight your designer paper with this. So, hello, Anne, and welcome. Welcome, welcome. So we are going to do a little greeting here. And this should be cherry cobbler, but it's Mary Merlot because cherry cobbler is still in my trunk. And I'm still feeling blessed that it's nice and warm out yet. But it'll get unpacked tomorrow. So you can stamp any greeting you want in there. Whoops. There we go. And then, let me see here. Because I cut this from the same die, right here, and this die, again, is included in our pillow box. So we're going to take this and just cut this in half. And I'm going to grab some adhesive. And I'm sure my Stampin' Dimensionals are all in the trunk yet too. So we're going to do this. And then this is a nice way of getting a little bit more bang for your buck with your dies. Oops, I'm a little crooked here. Let's do that again. And you can get that pop of color. There we go. And it's really going to pop. I chose the cherry cobbler because there were little bits of it there. And then our greeting can go right there. But I also like to add a little bling bling. So let's do that. I'm going to grab my little pokey here. And now we're going to go with the dark. Oh, I'm not good with these. Okay. Let me grab my pokey, also known as a paper piercer, because unfortunately my take your pick tool, which is my favorite, is in my car as well. I had to work today, so I'm going to put this up here. Usually I like to anchor my sides, but I think I'm going to highlight this beautiful scallop. There we go. I'm going to get this yet. See that take your pick tool would have this on already. There we go. I'm going to highlight that scallop there. And then that brings all our colors together. So there. So simple. And that is the Evening Evergreen, your soft succulent and cherry cobbler all in here. And then, of course, that soft succulent is the one we used for the basket because it matched our inner side better. But this is a nice way to add a lot of color and showcase your designer papers. And then voila, stick your little stuff in there. And it'd be cute if you had some red in here too, maybe. Bring a little bit more of that out. You could even make little purses, little tug on those, and then tie this up with a little bow. But make a cute little Easter basket. What a nice little table gift. At Thanksgiving or at Christmas, you could put everybody's name on there. There's 1,000,001 things you could do. Beth said Valentine's or Easter. Yes, so true. Any designer paper you could add to this and it would just really, I mean, even a kid's birthday party. How fun would that be? And just stuff it full of little goodies for the kids. So that is my demo for tonight. So simple, but I just wanted to show everybody how I made those little boxes because the gifts that you got don't have PDFs, so I thought I would share this with you. So there they are. And I don't want you to go away yet. Kathy said put a gift card inside. Oh, most definitely. That would fit really nice in there. It's just so much. Wedding, baby showers. Oh, you girls are on track tonight. Yes, a lot of great ideas from everybody. So much fun. So these, I got to tell you, they were so cute up on the mantle. They really looked cute. So thanks, Judy. Thank you for coming along. So you can stick around, Judy, because you were here on our last one. And right now we're going to spin for these wonderful gems. This is a sampling of those. We used these at retreat. We did bingo too. That was a hoot. I got to get a little bit better at doing photography and videos at the retreat so that everybody can kind of join in and watch a few things. So my apologies for that. I really didn't do as well as I wanted to with my lives. I think I did one. So, all right, let's get our names out here and see who's going to win. Oh, and one more thing, ladies, that were at retreat. Now that they have Wi-Fi in our building, that's right, ladies, we were roughing it before. Now that they have Wi-Fi, we can use this to play bingo with. Thought about that the other day. Okay, let's see who's going to win the wonderful gems. I appreciate you all for joining me tonight. And your names will be on this next week when we draw another winner. So, let's do 3, 2, 1, and good luck, everyone. Congratulations, Beth. Woohoo! So you can, I will set these aside and we'll have them ready for you when you come to club. And yes, Kathy, you're right. It is now called Stamp, not Bingo. So that was Sandy's idea, I believe. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. I've already designed new stamp cards, new Stampin' Bingo. So thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight. Let me know how you liked our little projects. And I will see you next week, Tuesday, for sure. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you for stopping by. Good night.